Day 688 being Christopher Cruz. So we're getting ready to start the devotional. And so we had to pick up this truck this morning. And I was supposed to be there at 7:30 and I got there at 9 because I went to bed late and I was exhausted. And it's like, it just really hit me today. Like, I need to figure this being late thing out. It's something I've struggled with my entire life, being late, and like seeing now, like, because the guy who went, I picked him up and dropped him off to get to the truck, he got to the food place, but they went on lunch, so he had to wait there for 2 hours. And so he got back late, and he was supposed to set up the audio stuff, so someone else was setting up, and everyone's like, it's not a big deal, it's not a big deal. But I just realized it hit me like, man, me being late has an impact on people. And I need to get that together. And I'm like, wow. And so God is just like, he's putting me into the furnace today. You know, realizing that I'm trying to control things, and, you know, the pride that's coming up, and the deception that's coming up, and then showing me so clearly like, hey, this late thing doesn't work. And you got to be a man of your word when it comes to being on time and being reliable, and you got to change that. And hey, this staying up till 2 o'clock doesn't matter if you get home at midnight. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you got to figure that out. So it has been a huge challenge for me most of my life, and so I'm gonna have to figure that out. God is just like, he's putting me through it right now. It's not the most fun thing, but I know it's necessary. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to figure it out. And yeah, but I feel like when God reveals our weaknesses or our struggles, like, he doesn't reveal them just so we could look at them and feel like crap about them. I think he reveals them so we can see them and we have more awareness, and we can work on them and change them, and allow him to help us change those things. And so yeah, the process is not the most fun, but it doesn't hurt as bad knowing, like, okay, God's bringing me through something. If I didn't know that, this would just suck, and it would just be like a shitty day, and it'd be like, wow, today sucks. I just want to go home and go to bed. But instead, it's like, no, there's a new level he's taking me to, and to get to that new level, there's gonna be some pain. But I'm glad that he's doing this, because he's brought up two major things this morning, which is taking responsibility for people, and being late. Two huge things that I've struggled with my entire life. You know, being responsible for other people's a massive weight, you know, that I carry around, and that I have for the longest time. It is a lack of faith in God and trusting God in that situation, and so that is significant. And then this being late, like, being late has messed up so many things for me in my life. It's messed up so many opportunities, and really, the being late is just me waking up late, and it's me not going to bed early. So it's like, okay, me taking responsibility for other people, me being late, and me staying up late. Need to get that figured out. So, man, if I could change those things, if I could stop taking responsibility for people and trust people's lives with God fully, if I could do that, if I could go to bed earlier, and if I could stop being late, those are three things that would massively, dramatically change my life, like on a whole new level. So yeah, interesting. All right, God, let's go. Let's do it. Hands up. I surrender. I surrender.